Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
So digging in now, Tony Gwynn. He will lead this one off today.
Tony Gwynn.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Semien is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Full count, 3-2. Two out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Martinez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 3-0 now. Mookie Betts will be next. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's Mookie Betts. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. From the stretch. Betts, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Acuna at second. Betts on at first with nobody out. 2-1 to Ted Williams now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He loses him on ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's set and the pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
One and two now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, this offense certainly came to swing. I personally, I don't know how the pitcher regroups from the start like this.
Hero, this is one of those nightmare innings right now. You have a grand slam, you try to compose yourself and gather your thoughts and make sure you throw strike one to the next guy. Then he follows that up with the bullet base hit. So right now he is looking for the exit. It's not going to be a very long game for this guy.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch to him.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Inside and low, 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-1 home. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And it's fouled away. Runner's going. Hit hard on the ground to second. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 0-1 delivery. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ready on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
One out and a runner on second base. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
Batting 9.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate now, Carlos Martinez. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins 2. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shane Bieber. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Now here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So striding in, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And they start him out away with a called strike. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Suarez is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 4-2. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Grounded to short. He's got it. And that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Ted Williams. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with 1 swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. third inning here. Already 4-2 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 4-2. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is there. He's got it one away. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Grounded down the third baseline. Ah, way to get dirty. The throw. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now. Trevor Story, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the
At the plate, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson. Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 4-3 game. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back. The center field.
In now, Tony Gwynn. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. One and one the count now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Here now the 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. throw, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Marcus Semien. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch outside and low. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To third. Bregman has it. There's Merrifield. Throw to Santana. The double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are back with more following this. With Merrifield next to bat, he'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Freddie Peralta comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Freddie Peralta.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Digging in now, Shane Bieber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
At the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Down the third baseline. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.